Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, the Data Doctor channel, your go-to space for data, career and lifestyle. Yes, it's been a while, I know. I've been busy with life, but I hope you guys are fine, you guys are learning. I hope you keep upskilling, and yeah, I'm here, and without much ado, let's just get on to it. Like you might have seen on the title, today we'll be talking about the struggles of a self-taught data professional, a self-taught tech bro or tech sis, or a self-taught human being, as the case may be. So I have my jotter here where I jotted down, the things I want to talk about. And most importantly, I'm going to be talking about my own experience because I see myself as a self-taught data analyst. What has kept me motivated, till now. Let's introduce the topic now. Who is a self-taught professional or self-taught person? So a self-taught tech bro or techie or techie, as I call it, is someone who does not have a background in a particular profession or a background in a particular career, someone that did not go to school for it. You see somebody who is a software engineer, but the person did not study computer science in school, or the person did not study anything about computer in school. So you ask that person and he says, oh, I studied biology in school. So such person is a self-taught professional. So without a background in that profession or in that career or in that particular niche, such person rather went to boot camp, studied something on a course on Coursera or on YouTube or something, right? Whatever the case may be, that person is called a self-taught professional or a self-taught person. And that brings us down to my own case. If you don't know about me yet, let me introduce myself again. I am a dentist turned data analyst. I transitioned from dentistry into data. I'm still here to see somebody with that weird transition, right? I'm still here to see such. So after spending, years in school, in medical school and dental school, close to 9 years, I met myself here, doing data analysis, which is quite funny, right? Like I said, that is a story for another day, so watch out for that video. The self-taught journey is quite difficult. And that's because of what I mentioned earlier, lack of background in that niche, lack of background in that career. You see, when you have a background in a particular field, and when I mean background, I mean when you actually went to school. I don't mean secondary school, I mean when you actually went to university and you studied for 4 years in that particular course or in that particular career, right? There's very little challenge would come and would make you feel like a fraud or make you feel like you are not capable. Okay, but because you have a background in it, okay, no matter challenge that comes, there's this sense of security that you feel. And that's point number one that makes a self-taught person, especially in this tech space, feel like I don't think I'm capable. I don't think I'm supposed to be doing this. I don't think I'm the right person for this position. And secondly, number one thing that actually suffers on this journey of being a self-taught tech bro or tech sis, right, is motivation. Oh God, motivation suffers so much. In fact, that's like the war. See, if you are someone that you are just starting, you just want to be a software engineer, you just want to be a data analyst, you are just learning some beginner courses, please take notes and be ready for this, right? You're gonna struggle with motivation, self-motivation, right? There's this saying that, oh, motivation gets you started, and what gets you going? Habits get you going, right? I'm not sure if I'm right, but I think that's what I can remember now. Motivation gets you started, right? Because majority of us that we are self-taught, professionals right now, something actually motivated us. Majority of us, in fact, all of us, money is number one. And it's fine if money motivates you to do anything. It's very fine. Don't let anybody deceive you and say, oh, you should have passion, you should like this and that. Yes, money is at the center. Money is at the core of everything, right? So, other things can now be, oh, I love to solve problems. I love to be innovative. I love critical thinking and all those things. So these are the things that motivate majority, if not all, self-taught techies, right? But that motivation only gets you started, right? It doesn't get you going, because you see, motivation is like a fuel, right? It can only go as far as you've pumped into it, right? So, and it means that you need to find a way to self-motivate yourself constantly during your learning journey. I'm going to share a tip about that, how I keep myself motivated. And lastly is, I don't want to stress this video too much. There's a lot of things that suffer actually, but these are the most important things I think we should discuss. Lastly is self-doubt, right? And that also stems from the first point I mentioned, right? The fact that you have a background in it, right? And some of the things that worsen this case, for majority of us, particularly for me, my own personal experience, is, for example, you wake up in the morning and the first thing you open is LinkedIn. I advise people don't do that, especially if you are a beginner or if you are an entry-level person, right? The first thing you open is LinkedIn. So when you open LinkedIn, look at what happened. Let me share you a scenario. You open LinkedIn and you see somebody that you think you guys are at par, or perhaps you're even more skilled than this person. And the person is saying, oh, how do they say it on LinkedIn now? I'm happy to share that I passed my interview and I'll be a data analyst for a particular company, blah, blah, blah. And you that you believe to be more skilled than this person, you have been looking for a job now. For the past 3 months, you did not see a job. How do you think you're going to feel? You're going to feel like a fraud. You're going to feel, all those negativities start coming back, right? You start feeling like, it's not like you hate that person. Naturally, as human beings, naturally, when you see somebody that you think you are better than, or that you think that you guys are the same, at the same level, when you see that person doing better than you, by instinct, automatically you start feeling bad. You want to avoid all these things as much as you can. So self-doubt also crept in this self-thought journey, and that eventually leads to imposter syndrome. So these are the things that I personally have gone through, my own struggle in my journey as a self-taught data analyst. The truth is that it does not have to be that way. Trust me, it can be better. There are ways by which you can keep yourself motivated and enjoy the journey. So here I'm going to be sharing with you 5 tips that has helped me in this journey, not only to keep myself motivated, but to actually enjoy the learning journey so far. Tip number 1. This is going to shock you guys. I don't think I've seen this anywhere. And that is, watch professional vlogs. Let me say it in another way. Watch a day in the life. Funny enough, this thing I'm telling you is my own personal experience. It keeps me motivated every now and then, even till now. Watch vlogs of professionals, in the industry. Watch vlogs, because these guys also have vlogs. You go on YouTube and you type a day in the life of a data analyst, a day in the life of a software engineer, a day in the life of blah blah blah, WFH, work from home, and all those things. You're gonna see tons of videos coming back at you, right? Watch their vlogs. They're going to give you a sense of direction, right? For example, let's say you want to become a BI analyst or a BI engineer. There's this lady, I've forgotten her name. She works at Amazon. She's, I think they call it a business intelligence engineer. She has a vlog, right? You search a day in the life of this person. You see their day-to-day routine. You see that they are also human beings. Because guys that work in Google, Amazon, Facebook, the fan companies, the big tech, and all those things, they're human beings. They're not ChatGPT or LLM or robot or something. They're human beings too. And funny enough, it's not like they're even better than every other person in the world. They just happen to be very good, yes, the best of the better, no doubt, but they also position themselves in places of opportunity. So when you watch their videos, you watch how they do their life, it shows you that these guys are also human beings. They've also been there. In fact, you'll be surprised, you'll be amazed by the things they also struggled with. A very important point is that when you look at the lifestyle of those that you wish to be like, okay, you automatically start doing like them. You automatically start acting like them. And when you start acting like them, most likely you're already on your way to being the dream you want to be. So that's a very strong tip from me to you. Tip number 2, use the Goldilocks rule. The Goldilocks rule, I came about it while reading one of my self-help books. The Goldilocks rule simply states in layman term that whatever you want to do, whether it's a task or not, even if it's a game, right, make it things that are not too far away from your comfort zone, right, such that maybe they are too difficult for you, and make sure that they are not also too easy for your strength. When you want to apply this in your learning journey, it boils down to the projects you'll be doing. You cannot just start data analysis last week or last month, and today we ask you, what are you working on? Oh, I'm trying to code in Python, right? Or I'm trying to do all those library now, all those scikit-learn, blah blah. You don't even know basic descriptive analysis, right? But you want to be predicting. It's not really how far, it's how well. And this is something that is common to majority of entry level data analysts, right? They want to start, when they just start, they want to start with Python. They want to start coding. It's not about the aura that surrounds the tool you use. It's about the value that you give to the company, or the value that you give overall. Coming back to your project, do projects that are just outside your comfort zone. It challenges you enough, not too easy to bore you and not too much to get you overwhelmed. Tip number 3, document your learning journey. I don't know, I cannot stress this enough. Document your learning journey. Don't overlook the little things you learn, even if it is, what is so small, safe. Even if it is definition of data, document it. Whatever thrills you in your journey, whatever you feel, oh, this is interesting, put it on LinkedIn, put it on whatever, right? Put it there. And ways to document your learning journey, we have a number of them. We've mentioned your portfolio. Maybe when you do project, put it on GitHub. You cannot just do project and leave it on your laptop. It doesn't make any sense at this day and age. And if you want to know about, GitHub, I have a, video on that somewhere up there where I explain how to use GitHub. So that's by the way. So you can post your projects on, upload them on GitHub. But now I'm talking about your learnings, what you've learned. Oh, I learned select from in SQL. Document is posted on LinkedIn. So LinkedIn posts, Twitter posts, these are, ways to document your learning journey. Another way to document your learning journey is articles. You can start writing articles, Medium, or there are articles on LinkedIn as well. Write articles on that small thing you've learned. Put your knowledge down there. Number one, it helps you to learn that concept the more. Number two, it gives you credibility, right? Number three, it also boosts your confidence. Tip number 4. This is one that has really helped to ease my learning journey so much, and that is join communities. I cannot stress this thing enough. You see, a lot of opportunities come from communities. Number one, when you fall into any difficulty at all, rather than going to ChatGPT and disturbing the gentle guy, just go to that community. And when I say community, it can be anything. Community can be LinkedIn, community can be, but WhatsApp is the most accessible, and we have a lot of communities, data, tech generally, software engineering, product design, graphics design, a lot of stuff like that. So you have communities for that. When you join communities and you have any issues, just go there, right? Put it there. There will be somebody that has gotten into that problem before. Someone is always ready to help you, right? That's number one. Number two, when you join communities, it also opens you to a lot of opportunities, because when you join communities, on those groups, they will post, oh, somebody's looking for a data engineer, or somebody's looking for a data analyst, somebody's looking for a business analyst, somebody, if not full-time job, but sometimes contracts. Sometimes some of the professionals that are on that group, they might be working on a project that they need help, right? Whether it's paid or not, it gives you an opportunity, avenue to get your hands dirty, gives you an avenue to volunteer. That's something that is absolutely invaluable. The last tip here, which will be tip number 5, is read technical books. Yes, I think I had a shot on that earlier, some time ago. Read technical books. What happens with technical books is that self-doubt that I mentioned earlier, that imposter syndrome, that sense of incapability, right? Technical books, helps you to eradicate it, right? So read technical books. If you are learning something in Power BI, read some books. For example, there's a book that talked about Power Query, majorly on Power Query. Imagine reading that book. How do you think you'll be feeling with Power Query? But definitely, your confidence level in Power Query is definitely way up compared to somebody that just learned it on YouTube, right? So if you are learning Power BI, you want to know about modeling, there's a big book, Data Modeling Experts, being a data modeling expert in Power BI by the Pact Publications, right? I read that book and I started feeling myself. Not just because I was feeling myself, because I know it, right? So technical books take you from zero to hero, makes you feel like you have real background in that concept. So overall, guys, all the tips I've mentioned helps to keep you motivated, and most importantly, boost your confidence. If there's someone there struggling to stay motivated, just know that you are not alone. You are not alone. I know that at this point you are enjoying this video, so Press the like now. Do it. Let me wait for you. Yeah, so press the like, give it a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed, subscribe now. Right, I've got tons of amazing content, real content. Right, whatever I'm going to be sharing in this video or in this channel would be my own personal experience, how it has helped me. So if this sounds like something that you will be interested in, so please subscribe and on the notification bell, and all those YouTube stops. It is a challenge, I know, to be a self-taught professional, right? I know, but at the same time, it's a rewarding journey. This is my parting words for you. Enjoy the process, celebrate your small wins, and keep pushing. You've got this.